This was my last game. Your brilliance by Black. I was waiting for the master plot to come together at the end. At about my 20-second mark, I flipped the board and I was kind of walking around my room trying to think from Black's perspective. I just couldn't see it. I really thought it was when Black intentionally trapped Black's rook. I thought that was going to be when Black turned it around on me. But turns out it's just a blunder. Like 20 blunders. All right, I'm very sad. Seriously. I became so addicted to online chess because I was reviewing code during lockdown and I replaced my problem. It got me through the loneliest, most stressful time in history when many people fucked up their lives permanently. But I'm done. I'm done. I've got a dog who I can't take to the club with me, of course. I'll reach 1800 over the board, and I'm not streaming because that's a waste of time. That person should be banned, and that is top. That is top. 0.3. That is the 99.7th percentile of online athletes, supposedly, and I would be a lot higher if I had any control over my devices. My life is fantastic, aside from this stupid addiction. And I'm not being dramatic. Listen to several other chess players. I can't stop. Belisa Chess just quit. I'm jealous. When I'm at the club, I'm social. I can shut up. I can stop, more or less. I mean, as long as I don't your friend request someone on chess.com, then I start playing games. I can't even send a friend request before I'm sucked in. And it'll be 4 a.m. and I look up. I'm in the ghetto. I forgot to go home. Over the board or nothing. All incentives. I'll get to 1800 USTF on my own. I'm low to mid 1600s right now, and I don't play openings. Just follow opening principles every time. So fix that, and I'm much higher. I got a dog. Like I said, my life is really good on paper. Love dealing cards. Love the casino. Everything about it, from the people to the coworkers, the atmosphere. Now that the visa stuff's getting corrected, I can go back to tech. I'm not wasting my time streaming. I like music, so I combined them during COVID. I did not know this is such a scam online. And they do their best. I don't mean to be hateful, but if you're serious about chess, you cannot waste your time online. Possibly, if you've already reached the top and you made all your mistakes and you've developed the right habits, you can go play online and not screw you. But it's screwing my life up. And even on days where I have decent control over my play, I think back in my free time of games like I just showed and how many hours, days, weeks have I wasted being that person. That person might have played 10,000 games today. and their brain is fried. It's just clicking stuff. All incentives. If I lose, I make $0. Like I said, I have a job I like, pays well, a college degree, 4 years, or a little more in tech. I can refresh my notes, do that again. I'm only 30. This is crazy. I have a beautiful puppy who loves Ed lots and lots. I know, yeah, she's so pretty. And a lot of my worst spirals, aside from when my opponents are managing their clocks very differently, it gets my brain jumpy, fast, like you're playing bullet chess and rapid, bro. Stop. And the next person plays kind of a decent way that would be similar to someone over the board managing their clock, and then it's slow, and it's your brain jumpy. I can't stream because when I talk, well, that was a lot of my worst spirals. I started talking, started telling a story. One stalemate draw when I had 2 promoted queens in my original, and then I'm pissed and I lose 7 billion rating points. I'm not doing it. Over the board, St. Louis is great. Nothing but good things to say about the St. Louis Chess Club, though I respectfully disagree with the Neiman band. When you have pictures on your wall of Bobby Fischer, the craziest chess player ever, arguably, and he's the only American to ever be at the very, very top. And to ban Neiman, I disagree, but they do great with the amateur tournaments. They interviewed me during the adult improvement clinic, and I'm a note, especially then I was really bad. St. Louis is great, but I'm not wasting my time online. I'm not doing it long term. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. And this next person might play like a legitimate candidate master. You just don't have any idea. We wouldn't go practice our baseball swings with a pitching machine we know nothing about. Albert Pujols in his prime just wants to get some reps in the off season. Okay, here's his pitching machine. Pitching machine. You know, in real baseball, you hit off humans. But pitching machine, fine, fine. I'll hit. I don't know how to do a Dominican accent. Hey, that one went 30 miles per hour. That one was a little league pitch. Then you put it on a tee. Then you threw it 200 miles per hour. What is this? I'm not getting better. I'm Albert Pujols, one of the best hitters ever, and it's just bullshit. So why would I train for online chess or for chess this way? This is just stupid. Absolutely stupid that I spent this much fucking time. On the bright side, I have a foundation. And I moved to St. Louis because they wouldn't reply to my applications. I could have been the poster boy for this. Anyone can get into it. It's not too late. And now I just want to be a chess player, man, or be done with it. It's absolute nonsense. I could never, aside from those I'm trying to get good and they actually expressed interest on their own, that I'm calling my chess army. I would never encourage someone to do this. I would encourage them to check out the club and the World Chess Hall of Fame and appreciate grandmasters. But this is stupid. Belisa Chess, who I mentioned, she quit. I'm jealous of her. She did a video of how to make features that decrease the addictiveness of online chess and online gaming. And I don't really know if you can do that. I think we're probably just fucked with online chess dating. No, like with AI and everything. I'd say we're fucked. I don't see how we can not be fucked. And those with the power, influence, money to unfuck us have no incentive to do so. Plus, they're too old, don't know how to debug code or anything. It's just gonna be a mess. Whatever. I'm probably a pessimist who looks at facts and listens to Elon Musk more than I do TikTok. Let's just break because I don't want to think about it. Would you like to break? Let's break some stuff. Brick Breaker. That was a fun game when I was a kid. Let's do that instead. I was good at it. I was a winner. I was a fucking winner. No one will ever tell me otherwise. I broke those bricks and I broke those bricks. And I broke every damn brick in that game. I don't ever remember being sad after I was done breaking the bricks. I remember being sad a lot of times after not sleeping due to an online chess downward spiral. Should have played Brick Breaker during the pandemic. Live and learn, right? Hey, could I get you to move that? That's nicely. Thanks. See, manners are very important. We should still treat people with decency, but manners do go a long way, as was just shown by the enemy. Helping me out. Okay, you take it. I take. You don't want my horse for a rook. Peekaboo. Is this my actual personality? Absolutely. Do I say stupid shit like peekaboo when I stream chess for dramatic effect and it make you do a double take before you click on to the next streamer in the rabbit hole? Yeah, I talk like a kindergartner. High on whatever. Oh, paint. I was a good kid. Glue. Whatever they do. I enjoy talking shit though. It's downside to my online chess career is coming to a close. Okay, your rook wants to be there. Is it sure? Did you check with him or you start throwing him places? Everyone's so happy these days I would just throw your rook places. Watch this, watch this. Did you see that? See how confidently I gallop my knight? Did you notice? I just want to hop right in there just to say hello. I want that option. And my apartment's so nice. I gotta decide if I want to renew this lease. It's such a nice place. It's noisy as shit. So I work nights. Okay, if I gallop, you can't go there. You could go there. Always escape. Hmm. Make a move. Heard I have to. My bishop can't see the pawn, but doesn't need to right now. My bishop's birthday. Bishop will see again. Damn it, stop. See what I mean about jokes? The jokes just can't do this. Can't do this. You're chaotic. There's nothing to love about you. Good move. I'm just screwing around. But my bishop, as I was trying to say, can't have any fun anymore. Lose all my rating. My bishop's birthday. Surprise! I'm too old for this, guys. I'm too old. I have a job. I have a family. Surprise! No, seriously, take the blindfold off. This isn't cool. Surprise! Damn it, we worked hard on this. I don't like this. Blindfold will come off in a few moments, Bishop. Right now, we're leading you to your destination. Son of a bitch. Back. Do you regard yourself as a likable person? I think that's the annoying thing is you do. You think you have friends, you think people care about you, and you're simply mistaken. It's a good move. Bullshit. It's fun to be full of shit sometimes. Only sometimes. Damn it! See, you can't even do that right. Didn't want to give the pawn. I don't know if I like a fun thing to do. I'm not entirely sure. Don't you worry, I'll come up with a master plot. As I always do. Starts with that. I'm gonna throw in buzzwords. There's I forget the name of I forgot what is it. There's a channel I watched, and they are basically trying to make sure they never get a job again. They did a pretty good job of making sure they're never hired. And what they do is they just make fun of corporate America. It's not Morning Brew because I like Morning Brew. I definitely know if it was. A lot of it is them just throwing out stupid buzzwords that a lot of large companies might use. And that's what I like to do losing. You just give me your queen. I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I can't support this. It just makes me sad. This is 2009. This is so far from beginner. Let's see what you want to do. Clever. Do you think you're the tactician or something? It's only me. Only me. How about this? Since you were so nice to give me your queen, I'll give you a rook. But don't you ever say I'm not a gentleman. Don't you ever. And if there are nasty rumors circulating about me, it's your job to clear them up, Ranjan. You crazy bastard. One of my better friends from tech, his name is Ranjan. I met him and our friend now, Somya, playing racquetball back before the world was less severely fucked up. The good old days, you know. Rudy too. The world is pretty fucked up right now. Always has been. Billy Joel sang about that. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Why? Why did you do that? Boop. If it's okay with you, I'm just going to go ahead and promote my pawn. Yeah, that's what I felt like doing. I had to ask for your permission, seeing as how you had no resources to stop me. That's similar to, no, what were some of the dictators? Alexander the Great. I read about him during COVID. It's pretty interesting. Didn't seem worth it, what he went through and what he put his people through. But hey, he conquered some shit. But in some of those cases, you know you're going to lose the battle. You're going to show up and get slaughtered. Or if the more powerful party with every advantage said, hey, you can save face. We're going to tell everyone you did a really good job. You put up a really good fight. And the only reason we took everything you owned, demoralized you, had sex with your wives, ate your food, is because you let us. Hmm. You held us at gunpoint, you dicks. Yeah, but that guy, but don't tell that story because then the next army won't take us seriously. They go with the narrative they're trying to sell. That way they don't look like monsters and we don't look like pussies. They let us win. No, they bent us over. They took our land. No, what he means is it's a good thing we didn't fight for real. That's what this opponent was going through. I'm gonna thank you, even though you can do absolutely nothing about my domination. I'm still making sense. Just got done with a 4-day work week. I'm not gonna complain. Like my life's hard. It's pretty intense at work, but take good care of us. Got pizza. What? What? That's my I don't want to think move. I got a lot of those. See, it's the sirens, man. St. Louis is cool, but the sirens. It's good at night, but I work nights, so I got to figure out something. I'd be a fine gold digger. I've got major potential. I'm just kind of over the bullshit. I want to be a chess player. Jokes aside, I'd be a hell of a trophy husband. You couldn't. Well, that's not true. You could definitely make an AI trophy husband that's better than me in every way. Better at sex, better at listening. I'm a damn good listener, though. I don't know. The robot might want to remind everyone how smart it is. I listen with the best of them. Better cook. Gets along with your mom. I get along with grandparents. I don't know. I don't know that I get along with moms very well. But trophy husband, for real. I could do it. I wouldn't consider myself liberal. I consider myself a great trophy husband. I just want to play chess. And what I will use AI for is to generate a list of all the bad things a lot of husbands do. And then I'll have the robot rank that list. Where are you going? I'll have the robot rank the list of all the bad things most husbands do. I don't care anymore. What do you want, you bastard? You think this is my first rodeo? It's not my first rodeo. I've been on the bull for 5 years, and the bull just happens to be a soundproof chest training phone booth that is going to cause me major long-term psychological issues. But anyway, the robot. Back to my trophy husband spiel. The robot will rank. Hmm, all the vices a lot of husbands have, which are worse, which are worse for the kids, which are more likely to lead to divorce, etc. And that way, when my I'm the gold digger, so what? What would she be? I don't like the word breadwinner. Going back to the war example, I just feel like a pussy. But also, if you're going to ruin our lives on social media, ladies, you need to take care of us. It's only fair. Okay. Is that a mistake? What are you doing? Okay. And that way, anytime my provider, you can't have the best of both worlds without getting just major flag for it. No problem with women having rights. When you wanted to vote, that got annoying. That's gonna be a rough one if I ever blow up. The end of my career for sure. Yeah, this is good. All right, what do I do here? Let's just this is getting nasty. I really like my horse. How could I possibly keep that horse? It's really I keep the horse. Come on. Let me keep the horse. Let me keep the horse. I thought I'll try to keep the horse. Now I'm gonna lose everything. That's sad. Um, and after the robot ranks the list of bad things men do, except for every woman thinks they have it hard until they hit 30 if they got married young. Then that woman realizes, shit, grass is sometimes greener, a lot greener. It's not just green where you water it. And I would also like my robot companion to invade the privacy of all my wife's friends. He just takes such good care of me. He buys me flowers, and he's he's always home at 9 p.m. And then the robot would audit that. See, Dayton, you go play chess on the weekends. He's actually a cheating piece of shit. And he invited me to the strip club. And I need the robot. I need an exaggeration tuner, kind of like on guitar. And I need to be able to turn that up and down based on how I'm feeling and who I'm talking to. Sounds manipulative as shit. What? I want to play chess and guitar, but I'm too old for that to be acceptable. Manipulate shit out of people with AI. Not like lawyers won't be doing it. And that's what's going to make me a great trophy husband. It's primarily my willingness to manipulate you into taking care of me and supporting my very unhealthy chess addiction. Where some men are just secretive and the marriage falls apart a decade later because he was too nice to lie to your face. I'll just do it. I'll use AI to make sure that we live happily ever after. That's right, your bishop is going to take. Okay. But I bet you didn't see that coming. Just going to go back. Just go back. That's all. That's all you do. That's all you're good for is going back and forth. Loser. That's great. You're just doing great stuff. But I've been feeling moves like that recently. That's awesome, Dayton. You're trying some new shit. Well, what made you want to mix in those H pawn pushes? Gets the game over with quicker. Genius, right? One way or another, the game's over. Too few young people are passionate, and I like that Dayton's passionate. Yeah, just get it over with as fast as possible, and then I'm passionate. And here's another perfect example. Watch me lift this rook. Watch how good I lift this rook. How well I lift this rook. I'm playing an intellectual game. I should use proper grammar. But not everyone lifts their rook that well. It's in the center. One thing, and I'm going to stop being silly for a second. One thing that bothers me to no end, and I don't think it can be fixed with therapy. What do you want? What do you want? What are you doing? What do you want? Who do you think you are? Do you have a plan with your life? Do you have a mission? It is when I make a move, especially early in the game when the board is not full. I mean, our armies are both on their respective sides of the board, more or less. So it's the opening. I haven't made that many moves, touched that many pieces. And when I start the game, all pieces are centered. And I make sure of it. I want to fit in. And so I do the whole bullshit where I rearrange all the pieces and I make sure they're in the center and I practice in the mirror. but when I move usually a piece for the first time, some opponents say adjust, and they adjust my piece, and it made me really mad. It still does, but I've learned to have fun with it so I don't get reported to ethics. And I just play stupid. I say, if you're gonna touch my piece, you have to capture it. They reply, I said adjust. I said, well, you can adjust your piece. So I do everything but accuse them of messing with my OCD, and I don't know if I have OCD for real. But to touch my piece and then recenter it, which I'm pretty OCD already, so it's pretty fucking centered. And against certain people, it's not that many. It's not the majority at all. But I make absolutely sure that it's centered because I know they're gonna recenter my centered piece. So I double check and I'll hold my hand on it longer and I'll move it around this little one of the 64 squares. I will move my piece with every edge and then back to the center just because I want to see if they're still gonna say adjust and center my piece because it bothers me too. But I would never touch someone's pieces. It's their piece unless I choose to give something up and capture it. And certain folks just every damn time you can count on them. Adjust. Not my piece. It's war. We're not twins sharing a room with a NASCAR bed bunk. You don't need to be touching my shit. We're soldiers on a mission to destroy each other's minds and well-being. Don't adjust my pieces. It bothers me a lot. All right. This is going nowhere. So let's throw you a coin. See what you do with it. My knight will block the bishop. What the hell's wrong with you? Isn't this crappy? Huh. Yeah, great. Ah, you should think your decisions through. 'Cause if I can get all your pawns, I draw you. Isn't chess fun? It's exhilarating. Chess is like baseball, and a lot of people find baseball a little dry. If every pitch were a change up, the crowd couldn't make any noise. Yeah, I can't, man. I have to move. every time. And that's just an online chess move. I would never do any of this. It's sad. No one who watches my streams knows anything about how I play chess when it matters. Not that I'm that good, but it's at least a legitimate style where I'm trying and there's a plan. Yeah, I gotta play that. Okay. I'm gonna play a few more games. I'm gonna sign out. I wish I would have known how all this stuff works and the difference between online chess and over the board chess in 2020. I would have made a lot of different choices with my life.